Okay, so let's solve this question. What is the order from smallest to largest of the following numbers? Okay, we're gonna underline the important information, smallest to largest. With its circle or underline keywords, that's always gonna be numbers and what each number represents. What I'm gonna do next is box. I'm gonna box the question. I like these questions are very short. That's a question. And I can see that again, I have negatives and positives. You see negative 6.32 and positive 625. Okay, it means I can use a number line. Great, let's use a number line. We got a number line. We have to identify the number that helps me to separate positives and negatives. And that is the 0. Great. From 0 towards the right, we always have the positives. Awesome. And from 0 towards the left, we always have the negatives. Great. Now we're gonna start ordering our numbers here. The first number we got is negative 6.32. So I'm gonna use that color is on the negative side. So I should come towards the left. And I'm gonna say, I don't know, maybe here. And remember, when I use a number line, it's not that the number is exactly in this position, but it helps me to put the order, just so I can see the order. That's the intention of the number line. Great, we finished with that one. The next one that we're gonna work with is 6.25. Okay, that's a positive. I'm gonna write that one from 0 towards the right, and I'm gonna say that it could be maybe here. And that's positive 6.25. You see that, guys? Okay, great. I'm gonna go for another number, and this is positive 936. So that also should be on the right side. And it could be maybe here. I'm gonna put that 9.36. Great. My next number is negative 6.4. And then for that number, let's just this one. Negative 6.4. And what I know here, guys, okay, this is gonna be important. Look, I'm gonna complete my number, the first one, negative 6.32, and then I'm gonna bring down the other negative, that is negative 6.4. When we don't have one place value, we can fill in with 0. And then I'm gonna say, if you keep counting from 0 towards the left, you see how the values seem to be increasing. Like if I have 6.32, 6.33, 6.34, 6.35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and yes, then 6.40 should be more towards the left. This is what I wanted for you to see. That negative 6.4 will be like a negative 6.40. Great. I'm going to highlight that in this color. Okay, awesome. I have another number. For this number, I'm going to use orange. And this is positive 9.5. Okay, so 9.5. I'm going to compare 9.5 to 9.36. See this, guys. Notice that the 5 is missing one digit, so it can have the same number of digits as 9.36. I want them to have the same digits because then it's easier to compare them. So 950 should be where? Before 9.36 or after? Right, it's after because it's like a 950. Great. So I'm going to put it maybe here. And I'm going to just make the line a little bit larger so they won't be crowded. So here I'm going to put my 9.50. Great. Okay, so we'll finish that one and we have one more to go. This one I'm going to use the red. The 6.7. And that is positive. Okay, so this one I'm going to compare 6.7 here on the top. 6.7 to 6.25. The 6.25 is the one we highlighted in green. And again, do I have the same amount of digits behind the point? No. 0.25 has more. It has 2 place values. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to complete this place value here. Now I can see very well that 6.70 should come after 6.25, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put it maybe here. And I'm gonna put the label here on top. So I don't want my numbers to be crowded. So that should be 6.70 we said. Awesome. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my identify what is my smallest number. Okay guys, so let me ask you this. If I compare 9.36 and 9.50, which is bigger? Yes, 9.50 is more towards the right. Awesome. Now if I compare 6.70 and 9.36, which is bigger? Yes, 9.36. Awesome. If I compare 0 and 6.25, which is smaller? The 0, of course. Always the smallest numbers are more towards the left. And the biggest numbers are more towards the right. Okay, so I'm going to put those labels here. Towards the right, we got largest numbers. And towards the left, we always have smallest numbers. Great. So that's the question from smallest to largest. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a label here. And I'm going to say, okay, so in that case, the first smallest will be negative 6.40. The second smallest will be negative 6.32. The next smallest will be 6.25. The next smallest number will be positive 6.70. The next one should be positive 9.36. The next one should be positive 950. Now I'm going to check my choices. The first one should be negative 6.4. It does work. It doesn't work here and it doesn't work here. So now I should be focused on A and B. Okay, so after negative 6.40, I should have negative 632 and it's working so far. Great. My next number should be 6.25 and this one works, but this one doesn't work. Then I have 6.7, it works. 9.36, it works, and then 9.5. Great. And then by the way, I think I did just a little error here. This should be the third one, but this one should be the fourth one, fifth, and sixth. Because there are 6 numbers. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, great. So I'm gonna change this number. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. This is the fifth one and the sixth one here. And we found our answer. Our answer is letter A. Awesome.